All right. September 9th, 9:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 1. Dun dun dun. I need to just get that as a sound effect. Well, I guess this is it. Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Silly, crooked justice system. Ah, Phoenix, look! Oh no, I gotta remember what I was doing for Miles. Okay. Okay. Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the Chief Prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. What? Does White have the judge in his pocket, too? So, you're saying I'm going to be guilty. End of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. No, that's not quite right. How was I doing Edgeworth? You're wasting the court's time. Something like that. Whatever, I'll work it out. How can you torment an innocent person like this? Oh, she's got that pouty face. She's got that... Innocent. How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. The prosecution is always correct when I am the prosecutor. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. Facts. Ha. We must always base it purely on our determination. All that I can hope to do is get every defendant declared guilty. That's right. This is not a justice system. This is a prosecution system. Right. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Phoenix? This isn't a justice system, it's an injustice system. I'm not Phoenix right, I'm Phoenix wrong. And you're still Miles Edgeworth. You're still really edgy. Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Even if you were an unworthy opponent. I kind of have to look down my nose and the bridge of my glasses at him. Phoenix. Well, court will be starting soon. What? But wait, your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not... I'll be defending myself. What? That was... Her soul was leaving her body. Okay, let's do this. Self-defense attorney. September 9th, 10 a.m. District Court courtroom. Number 1. Don't represent yourself in court, kids. Depending on the case, if this was a traffic violation and you're an attorney, you might as well. But yeah, no, even if you're a lawyer, you should get another lawyer. That's just too much for one person to take on themselves. That, and also it gives you someone to work off of, because even a law firm, the lawyers aren't working with themselves. They have paralegals, they have partners generally. They're working with other people to go through it. So if you take it all on yourself, you're gonna burn out. That's all right. We burn the candle at both ends. Rule number 4. No, wait, no, we already did rule 4. I think that's rule 6. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to doing this? Yes, Your Honor. I will be defending myself. Understood. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of a witness to the defendant's crime. I see. The prosecution may call its witness. That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. It's like the star witness has dirt and blackmail on everybody. It's like... Oh, if anyone's going to raise an objection about this, I suppose it's me. Let's do it. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Ms. Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man. And besides, at the time, I thought that Ms. May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court. Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor. Great, he gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand. That smile. That damn smile. Please state your full name. You wish to know the title of my personage! Oh, he's so shiny. Oh, God, Oh, thank God I didn't have the magnifying glass or I'd be blind. Your name. Yes, that is what I said! Oh dear, do my locutions Oh dear, do my locutions confuse? Name! These two are great together. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Ms. Mia Fey? That would be a negatory! No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct! And you witnessed the murder from there. Why tell you what you know already? Penta, you can't wait to see his angry face. Yeah, I think it's going to be great when he cracks. Very well, Mr. White. You may begin your testimony. If I can't rip this guy's testimony apart, I'm done for. Why do I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing? Ho, ho, ho! Sparkle, sparkle! I hope you've made your peace with God, Mr. Mere Lawyer! Ding! Haha! God! Let him have it, Phoenix. Wait, you're on the stand with me? Witness's account. Let's see. It was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. And then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Okay. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and then it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Easy peasy. I happened to hear a thing, and then I locked on with my laser zoom eyes and saw it clearly, as if I were in the room with her. Very well, defendant. I mean, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. All right, witness's account. I'm gonna have to look over the evidence, because I don't remember everything from last time. Okay, so she died from a blunt object. The conversation that says what time Maya was coming. The broken remains of a glass nightstand. The murder weapon. The wiretap. The department store receipt with blood written on the back. May's testimony. Dodged an attack, then ran to the right, but she was caught and struck. Okay, so I think the thing to press on here is She gave chase. There was a terrible impaction. I want to hear him say, "Hold it!" Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende, I understand. The victim was attacked, and the victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? Sparkles! As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. The victim ran to the left and you gave chase. Ha ha! Objection! Wait right there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. That's right, I'm making a vaguely threatening statement in the courtroom on my own murder trial. What is this? What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Huh? Oh, it is simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claim she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end, and she was an attorney. She was too smart to do that. Don't you find that odd? Suspicious, even? Oh, that's a face. That's a good face. I like that face. I'm gonna hang on there while I drink some water. Okay. Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Oh, he's got the thinker pose. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. So he did witness the killing. Wait a second. He's the killer. Right. We discussed this. We had already suspected as such. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? Okay, so I'm going to defer to Mr. Wright because he was the killer. And both are right, Potato? I don't think that can be the case. So I think it has to be him because she ran into the lamp. Both are right. No. The angry one is going to be so good. You know it, Penta? Yeah. Kiki, what's your reasoning for how both are right? He saw her go left because he was standing in front of her. Oh, interesting. Oh, maybe. Oh, yeah, that would work. As Mr. Wright has testified, Mia ran to the left. But if that's the case, why would she run in the opposite direction from the door? Oh, okay, Phoenix has it. Don't worry. She did not. She was running towards the door, Your Honor. Shake. Boah. Now you're the one making a contradiction, Mr. Wright. Not at all. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Bonk. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean he was not viewing the crime from the hotel? If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Company, of course. Also, Fay & I'm just thinking about this. Fay & Company is a very interesting thing to name your, law firm. Usually it would be, Fay & Partners, right? Or Fay Partners. & Company does not really sound like a firm. It sounds like Oliver & Company or, like some sort of like trendy branding, right? But more specifically, he was standing here in the K spot. He was standing. Oh, this is great. Here, take that. This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. And obviously, he's the witness. He can't be the killer, right? Except, I argue, Edgeworth, he is. Order. I will have order. Anyone disturbing the order in this courtroom will be held in contempt, and then subject to another 3-day trial. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! Objection. The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho, ho, ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. We're going to base all of the facts on our case on as many times as it gets defendants and witnesses to get their testimony correct. And the prosecution is just obsessed with whether or not people on the stand are telling the truth or lying, and defendants always lie and must always be guilty. This is a fast system. This is not a dystopia. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. A broken thinker clock is wrong twice a day. She ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her, savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see? You hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Good enough for me. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Okay. So, I know that I have evidence that would contradict that. Which is... well, maybe not. I'm gonna check this here. I mean, the sad part is that does actually make sense. Okay, so both was correct. When you assaulted her, she ran to the left. Then I hit her savagely. With the last of her strength, she ran to the right. And delivered the final blow. You see, I hit her twice. This one's tricky. maybe a Hail Mary. But I think I'm gonna do that. And, oh, wait, was that it? Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. Oh my god. Oh my god, I had it from the start! I just questioned it at the wrong spot! Huh? What do you have to say to that? Herp. Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony... The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. Objection! The witness is confused because he's lying! Ha ha ha! I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor! Nap time is cancelled! Yeah, we want justice, Don't let him get away, but what about my juice box? Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony for a third time, because clearly you're still a trustworthy witness, you've just having an oopsie day. The crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. I actually, so I like Phoenix's character design, a lot, but there's something about this particular smile that has always, every time I've seen it in media, I've gone huh, that's kind of an odd smile. But now that I'm finally playing the game, I don't know what it is about it, but it makes me just kind of just this kind of a weird, uncanny kind of smirk face. It's the perfect lawyer gotcha face. But I don't know, Phoenix Wright with the smug look is not as good to me as his other, memeable looks. Mr. White. Okay. Oh, he is so upset. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran to the door. And then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap. Wow, okay. Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Sunglasses drop in. I'm going to do that when I eventually edit this and put it on YouTube. Thank you in advance, me. This is almost over. Okay. I wasn't paying that close of attention to what he was saying. Oopsie. Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. So I'm gonna press him on that about that thing because he hasn't mentioned it. But also, I think the conversation will be that these blinds are drawn. That, I believe, I've been waiting for the whole time. Hold it! You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand. Right. The one that had fallen over at the scene. Phoenix? Doesn't something about that strike you as odd? Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White. Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. So sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony for a fourth time. Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. Lying on the floor? And the next moment I saw her run to the left. I almost want to just press that again, because he heard it fall, but it wasn't laying on the floor. Oh, wait. Duh. You couldn't have seen that. Just objectively, you couldn't. Mr. White. It was impossible for you to have seen the glass light stand. What? Look at this. Those are the floor plans to the scene of the murder, yes? The second time that you're showing these to the court as part of presenting evidence and showing things off. Whoa! Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you would be able to see, represented by the beam of light. Here, well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity! Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel, as you claim, Murder Manor, patent pending, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell, either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell, and the only place you could have seen that from is inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Oh my god, that was incredible! Gah! I'm gonna have to edit that over it, but ridiculosity! Mr. White. Mr. White. You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia! Heh, looks like we're about to get our verdict. Objection! That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. What? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now? What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. Oh no, you are the scum of the earth, Miles. I cannot wait for your games. I hope he goes up against a scumbag prosecutor just as much of a jerk as him. Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Also, seriously, Edgeworth, were you just gonna sit on that information even as a fake alibi? Distinguished members of the court, and people that just came in off the street. Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Ms. Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office, and by who? No, you wouldn't. Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Ms. Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles! Give me a break! Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is what I saw that accursed light stand. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer. I see. However, it is a fact that Mr. White had been in that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture that it is. baseless, I say. Mr. White, you will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Sparkles! Ahem! Leave it to me! I feel faint. Alright, the wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap, as we were just establishing as my false alibi. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So you saw the stand before the night of the incident, and this is how you were able to identify what had fallen over. By the sound? Sparkles! Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine. Gah, what am I supposed to do now? Good luck, Phoenix. Okay. So... I'm just gonna look at this here. Broken beyond all recognition. And it's that he heard it. He heard the stand fall. Okay. Let's piece by piece this. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Do I need to, like, double check when she died? Their phone conversation was the 5th. Okay. It was... Wait. Right, because today is the 8th? Man, they need to give me a calendar. Okay, so on the 5th at 9 a.m. Right? Am I... So I just think the date is wrong. That conflict with the Catgirl's testimony. I don't know that it does necessarily, but maybe. We'll see. It's the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Yeah, I wish it would give me a calendar. Because today is the 9th. Phoenix was imprisoned on the 8th. We were running around on the 7th. The 6th was the day of the previous trial, which means that I do believe the 5th was the day of the murder. So that date doesn't work. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw the glass light stand. What if I just press it? Will that work? Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Ms. Faye's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Huh, right. I had entered the Faye & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. I think I'm on it, though, because... And we'll see, I might have to go back to the beginning if I mess this up. But the phone conversation was the 5th, which was the day of the murder. I'll take a hint, Matt. I'll gladly take a hint. Because it sounds... I'm guessing the fact that you're offering means that I'm not on the right track, which is fair. I don't actually think the game wants me to say that one. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. This is when I saw the... Or that is when I saw the glass white stand. Or maybe I just need to press him on more. Well, I do not have the right evidence yet. Okay. Then I will press him. Hold it. Why did you tap Mia's phone? Objection. This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. We have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. I don't... That doesn't... I don't like that one. Was it really you that went into the office, or was it Miss May? Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found in the Fay & Co. law offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Ah. Now, Mr. White, tell you why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to press the wiretap. Let's press that. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauteous thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it, there's nothing for me to... That's... Okay. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. Tisk tisk. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor. Phoenix. Phoenix, over here. I know that voice. I'm doing the wrong voice, I bet. Mia? Oh, I was doing the right voice. Never give up, Phoenix. Mia? I would faint too. Where am I? The waiting lobby. What happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating. Ah, you're finally awake. Gak! Multiple fainting episodes in a row. Hey, Phoenix! Gak? That's no way to greet an old friend. Phoenix, I want you to look at me. Wait, what? You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough to shock... Oh, it appears that was enough to oh, goodness. It appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya is channeling you, Mia. That's right. I am Maya. Or, that's right. I am Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But we don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen. You've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on? Phoenix. White wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front? Oh my god, I've wanted to look at that the whole time! Also, Kiki, you mentioned Ghost Lawyer. I think there's like a spiritual successor series, or kind of like a sister series to this. It's like Phantom Trick or something like that. I haven't heard much about that, but that might be something to check out once I get through Ace Attorney as well. It's a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000! Wow! Big spender. Ghost Trick, that's the one. Item? Glass light stand. Date of purchase? September 4th. Whoa! September 4th? That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa. Now, what did Mr. White say in his testimony? It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. He said that he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. You go do it, Phoenix. You know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right. Receipt for the glass light stand. All right. So I did have the right thing. I was just trying to cite the wrong piece of evidence that I didn't have yet. All right. Wait, oh, right. No, we were always on this side. I've got it flipped in my head because we look at it from the judge's point of view. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. Is the defendant, rather, are you all right, Mr. Wright? Yes, sorry, Your Honor. I'm fine now. Then let's start where we left off. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. The cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Hold it, Your Honor. Please, give me one more chance. I promise you this is the last time I'll ask you. But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter? I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance. I'm so cocky that I'll even allow this. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. Okay. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. Let's get in there. We're hot off the locker rooms here. Hold it! Objection! Sorry, that's the right one. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? Bwaha! You're grasping, right? Yes, I am. I'm grasping the evidence. Oh, sorry. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. The other side? It's a receipt! Judge, as long as my benefactor allows. Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt? Well, a glass light stand. And the date of purchase? Why, that's the day before the murder! You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fay & Co. law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. I hope he stops doing that. I can't do many more of those screams. Well, Mr. Wright, can't get out of this one, can you? No, it's impossible! Oh, yeah, I can hear my voice. Sorry, just hydrating. Trying to stave off any lasting impacts there. Uh-oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you. There's usually one very big scream at the end. You're right, Potato. I could do one more. But I can't. I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Huh? Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of... Objection! Tisk, tisk, tisk. I'm just gonna say that. Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. Huh? What? No way can he worm his way out of this one. Oh wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. Bow. There is a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent, and therefore, if you are not proven innocent, you must be guilty. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Another inquiry? This isn't going to be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad. I'm going to object. I am going to object. I don't know if that'll go anywhere, but Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There is no need to prolong this trial any further. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone is going to call Mr. White to trial, it would be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied. What? The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow. Normally it's innocent until proven otherwise in Ace Attorney it's guilty until someone else is proven guilty. You are so right, Matt! This is like a dystopian cyberpunk nightmare. No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is sure to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all. Sparkle! Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? I would like a cheese toasty. Of course. Thank you for your time. The witness will stay. Mia? Phoenix, read this note out loud. Mia, what's this? It's kind of weird to have your dead friend possess her sister to help you win a trial. A list of people's names in Mia's handwriting. Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is writing on this one. I have something I would like to read to the court. Your Honor, there's no proof they aren't guilty, so please lock them away. Well, we haven't found somebody else guilty, so it's gotta be us. The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Did she write that just now? Yes. Yes, she did. Yeah, she possessed her sister. Normal. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance. Famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press. And everyone knows court proceedings never go in the newspaper. I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. What is happening? Oh, Potato, it's actually quite simple. You see, we proved our innocence by having the deceased possess her younger sister, whose ghost powers awoken when we gave up. And because of that, she was able to present witness of all the people that White had blackmailed and / murdered, but was using like soup inside as scapegoats. And so after being blackmailed by his own blackmail, because those names were in the file that he took, he just gave up. He just quit. He just surrendered. That's it. That's it. That's the whole thing. So I guess maybe there won't be one big scream. We'll see. I see no reason to continue this trial of Mr. Wright. But why did he confess? If he had not reacted, nothing would have happened. You're not wrong. You're really not wrong. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. Now I charge you with defending Mr. White from the prosecution so he gets a fair trial. I guess you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well. This court finds the defense, rather the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Ha 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 ha. Bring in the dancing lobsters. That is all. This court is adjourned. Whew. September 9th, 2:24 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1. Dun dun dun. Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. But congratulations. You're lucky I was born a fae. I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side. I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live. But you're dead. But you're dead. You won't live. What's that supposed to mean? As long as you live. My time here's running out. Huh? Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No, there's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. The next time I possess my sister's body. Or when you die because someone murders you for like a botched defense. Or for locking them up, but after they get out. You just never know. Remember, kids, you can win a court case with ghosts and blackmail. Sometimes it's the only way when you're in a crooked system. The only way to beat a crooked system is to get crooked back. That's rule number 7 of being a detective. I may have skipped one. I'll have to count it when I'm editing the video. Chief. Hee. I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight? Say 9 o'clock. The office? I'll see you later. Chief! Mia! Yeah, take him down, Kiki. You can be my understudy. The Watson to my Holmes. The Luigi to my Pennington? I think it's Pennington. September 9th, 9:02 p.m. Fay & Co. Law Offices. Ouija time. Being here, it's hard not to think about that night. You came. Mia. I was kind of worried you might not. Huh? Of course I came. Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger? Mia? Bwahaha! You should see your face. Watch this be gumshoes. Oh no, it's Maya. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. It's 9 p.m. Do we get overtime? No, we're meeting up with a friend. Do 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 do. What are you talking about? It's me, Maya. Maya? What? Did I look like my sister? Look like? You were her. I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you? Maya, why are you here? Because of this. See? Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me. Take care of, huh? She means the office. This office. Someone has to help with the new Wright & Co. Law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fay, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick, Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Mia said that's what your friend Larry calls you. Nick. You know what this means. We're partners. You know, when I think about it, this is Maya's fault I'm here now. But if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. Law Offices. It's got a good ring to it. Yeah, this was my story about how I became the Ace Attorney. It really was my Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. So don't make any moves on my younger sister. Or I'll be back. Poltergeist style. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it! Huh? Do what? Burgers, dummy, burgers. There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on! Time's a-wasting. Okay. Wait up.